Hello everyone, it's Green Frog again. In the previous episode, Nin Hyenvo was beaten badly, but these old men did not dare to kill him. Must wait for the master to decide. This is the master's martial arts. Of course, what the prophet said is okay. Haha, I don't have anything to say either. But if you make a mistake, of course you have to bear the corresponding consequences. After hearing this, Nin Hyenvo also urinated in his pants. Just treating the juniors can't help but give him a chance. After teaching him, can he be human or not? We still have to see his creation. Besides, we still have work to do first. You guys will see and do it. Let's get out of here. Being scrutinized by these old people is the most annoying. Can this prophet go and live? But these old men are more confused than silk. Sir, this is implying that we can continue to observe this person. But don't give too much time to watch it. Leave this matter to us to handle. It sounds very simple, but it's like a kind of challenge. If not handled satisfactorily, it also affected the sergeant's life in seclusion. If we don't do it well, our end will be the same. That's how he expressed his anger. What's with that expression, surely I can go, right? It almost turned into a disaster. Even the four of us, you still have worries in your heart. Then why make it difficult for a junior? Sensei's intention is only a small punishment, but we have greatly opened the precepts. Hey, this is Nin Hyenvo here. Hurry up and take out the bag of characters. Let's hand it over first and protect this old life first. As long as you keep the treasure, there is still a chance to rise up the sect. These four seniors are the juniors' handbags. In here are all the resources of Hyenvo Tong. The younger generation knows that he is worthless. But I hope I can make up for some of my mistakes. Please accept it. You can get up. So thank you for forgiving this person. Senior, please excuse me in advance. I don't dare miss your meal time. Do you already want to go? Have we agreed yet? What is this? My God, this is my arrogant and poisonous thing. In no more than 3 days, it will gradually spread from the hands to the whole body. Grandpa, please forgive me. I only have this one arm left. You yourself have heard it. This is the teacher's intention. Don't want to take your life directly. Of course, he can still stand up straight as a human or not. You can only rely on your luck. Oh, and I'll give you one more promotion. You can go away now. Nin Hyenvo ran for his life back to Hyenvo sect. I immediately caught this young tame guy and punched him. Sect master, you misunderstood. Please have mercy and forgive this poor man. Forgive you, misunderstanding. Let me misunderstand you. Even if I beat this damned guy to death, it won't make me less angry. The elder was afraid and immediately spoke up. What should the next sect leader do? There's only a few of us left. Next, continue to take revenge. No more meteor shields and invisibility cloaks. Do you continue to take it back? You, shut up. Haven't you seen a sect leader like this? You'll look at me like this and still want me to take revenge. The feud between the sect and the martial arts school ends here. Anyone who dares to arbitrarily desecrate the dojo. And the people inside will end up like this. You Lindy didn't even have time to put on her clothes. When she returned home, Master, what exactly is in that martial arts hall? In the blink of an eye, the disciples lost their souls. If not a disciple with a higher cultivation base, I'm afraid there's no more cloth left. Up to 4 martial arts masters can be martial saints. Even martial emperor. Standing in front of absolute strength, we can only put the hatred down. But the thing now is to prevent the Kingshan attack. Love Linny and some elders. I just now recall the encounter with the Kingshan sect before. Hyenvo sect and Than Sun sect have both stood on equal status in Jiangbin City for thousands of years, but in the end, the balance can be maintained. Who would have thought that out of nowhere in the city would grow a hidden great power pretending to be immortal? Luke Than Sun had a good relationship with him, took a peerless divine sword from his hand. If Hyenvo sect let it go, sooner or later it will be swallowed up by Luke Than Sun, and nothing left. Therefore, we must also try our best to flatter that great man. At least be like Luke Than Sun with your beauty and charm. The sentence that led him to become his woman. Look at her, she's really delicious. I know this has given you a hard time. I also see you as my own daughter. But now the future of Zhuanwu sect. I can only rely on myself, not a disciple who disagrees. I'm afraid he won't notice me. Nin Hyanvo saw Yulini looking timid, shouted loudly. I'm afraid, from childhood to adulthood, did I teach this word? Lin Ni. People who do great things need to be brave. If the light is green, how can boys refuse? I know you used to worship the strong. This is not true for you. It's true. If so, get hung up on those things and lose your sense of the big picture. How can the deity give Hyan Votong into my hands? Sounds like you're about to get a high-paying job. Love Linni is no longer afraid. Master Disciple understood, but at Binjiang Trade Association, because we can't attract the epidemic. The economy is not so good anymore, even going bankrupt. Mao Lim immediately called his daughter to his room and told her to ask, my beloved daughter, I ask you, finally, how do you feel about the author of Dream of the Red Chamber and Supreme Treasure? The girl Dongni immediately blushed when she heard her father ask about her crush. Father, even though I have never met that person, I only felt it from books, but I think he's definitely very handsome. These handsome crazy things. Don't hide anything from me. The Baofeng Chamber of Commerce just relied on the sale of his wisdom treasure book, which is already weighing on our heads. Now the #1 top business association is about to fall to that side. That's why I want you to go build a relationship with the Yifeng. Even further, the better. At first, I accidentally played stupidly and made the wrong move. Now I have to resort to marrying my daughter. Can only be exchanged for a ray of vitality. Hearing that, Dongni also understood what her father meant. Mr. Yifeng is a good person. There's nothing better than marrying him. Yu Linni is also dressing up. This beauty trick is really a success or a failure. Let's see if he can swallow it or not. After the 4 old men finished dealing with Nin Hyanvo, they also went home. I don't dare to stay at home and have fun anymore. These items were all left by the other 4 men to that boss. Said partly because of someone's instructions. Part of it is the previous 3-pin money. Vuong Tai is still immersed in his master's treasures. Just look at the face and you'll know right away that there are all sorts of treasures here. For an ordinary cultivator to get one, it is as difficult as reaching heaven. The gentleman hadn't even raised his hand yet, but he had already picked up a bunch of them. Truly my VIP owner. But looking at Yifeng's face, looking at these piles, he sighed. What is the money for the trident? Just give me the cash. What's the point of bringing such a pile of junk? I'm not a dog. How can I play? Just listening to it makes me feel sorry for the puppy. Yifeng stared blankly at this ordinary paper fan for a long time. Vuong Tai saw what his master was looking at without looking away. Definitely the best value for money treasure. Suddenly curious, I went over to look. Look at the person in this picture. He looks so much like Yifeng. But it's the female version? Okay, even if you look at it, you won't understand. This is an art called cosplay. Put this pile of junk into the junk store for me first. Trunk then and Vuong Tai ran away while others grabbed them and ran away. This was also the first time Vuong Tai entered the owner's warehouse, but there is something very strange. What's up? Since the senior entered this door, inside immediately emitted a profound aura that was both terrifying and terrifying. Makes dog people like me also timidly curl up. Yifeng saw that Vuong Tai seemed a little scared. Immediately patted his head and said, be good. It seems that the seniors did not pay attention to this aura. But what is the stuff inside that is hiding? If it wasn't for the owner to lock the room, I'd want to go back in and see what it was. Even though I'm a little shaky. Outside the dojo, someone arrived. I would like to ask if Mr. Yifeng is at home. Dong Hung of the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce specially jogged to deliver invitations to the upcoming poetry contest. Lam Tiet also deliberately reminded Dong Hung, when you talk to him later, you have to be extremely careful. Sir, he hides himself in this Jiangbin city, is arranging a grand situation and at the same time is comprehending mortal life. These 2 points are taboo and should not be mentioned. Don't worry, I understand. Yifeng also opened the door and immediately wondered. The standards of participating in the competition from previous years were very high. Why are cards being distributed per person this year? The master laughed, and then his supreme power appeared, and now everyone in the family reads it. Its literary significance is also recognized by the public. He has jumped to become the head of the literature department of Jiangbin City, is a new star of the emerging literary world. Dong Hung also showed off his VIP card. If you have free time, please appear at the conference. Is the blessing of actor Jiangbin. That's fine, let's go see the excitement. Even when holding a card, you have to be determined to stay cool. I can't let these people see my face like this, so run away. The once-a-year Corpse Congress finally opened on the banks of the Thuan K River. This place gathers all the talented young people of the entire Jiangbin city. This place is not based on strength, regardless of high or low family status. Only use literary style. Quick, 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 look. Jiangbins for great talents are about to write poetry. I have friends from far away who know. Heaven has a way. If you don't go, the boundless sea of learning will crash again. He wants to be with you forever. You said this guy is gay. Yi Feng saw that these people were not good at reading poetry, but the people nearby responded enthusiastically. This is the world of the powerful. Hey, 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 you wake up quickly. If Yi Feng couldn't advise him, he would just run away. It was too rural. The woman surrounded by this group of men is Yulin Ni. It is clear what the purpose is. The hook attracted the young man's attention. I have clearly probed your resting habits, so as not to ruin your plan to experience mortal life. I will use the form of mortals. It's at this moment, oh no, I twisted my leg, so please help me. No one has ever escaped this beauty trap of mine. I don't believe you're not moved. It's not good, it's dangerous, but you can avoid it in time. This is who I am. Where did these 4 people come from? If that's the case, then why don't you swoop in my lap? It's true that my hands are dirty and I have failed again. On this side, Dongni is approaching in a different way. Mr. Yi Feng finally met you. This young lady is Mao Dongni. At Binjiang Commercial Association, Yi Feng gets cold-faced when he hears the name of Binjiang Trade Association, leaving Dongni alone. Relying on you alone will demand the attention of Sir. It's really funny. Who dares to laugh at me? Who are you to say that to me? Me, I'm a character you can't keep up with. These hills and mountains look so prestigious. If you want to fuck with Sir, you're not even worthy to carry sandals. Dongni is also angry. Grapefruit is not equal, so she can't be as strong-minded as other people. These people see these 2 great goddesses, but noticed a young man with only an ordinary appearance, so it was a bit of a surprise. Some people can't eat it all, others can't eat it all at once. There are green lemons on the lemon tree. Under the lemon tree there's me and you. Oh my, Brother Radio's poetry is so good. Haha, so shy. You are so complimented. Bang and saw Yi Feng keep appearing in front of him again and again. Then let out insults. Why are you so silent and indifferent? If Brother Vokai saw it again, it wouldn't be good. Do you have to keep destroying everything I've worked so hard for? It makes me suffer such humiliation and I want to easily leave. Are you looking down on me? There's nothing to talk about between you and me. You still consider yourself the best. You think it's based on just 1 book. Make Laklantiet a mountain to support you. Is it possible to reply and change my mind? Don't forget, after all you are just a mortal. You will forever be just trash living in society down there. I am a disciple of the Than Sun sect cultivator. You will never be worthy of me. Bangan really can't stand her anymore. Her acting is very good. But I won't turn around for you. The road is still long and we can't wait until we meet again. Bangan saw that Yi Feng dared to say that, and immediately pulled him back. What I hate the most is this look of yours. Stinky ants like you. My whole life is just worth staying in that tattered martial arts hall. Live at the bottom of society. No one even noticed. Yi Feng can bear anything, but I dare say that he will be single for the rest of his life. Then he gave her a light caress on the cheek, but the girl only gave Yi Feng a cheek caress, leaving him stunned. That girl, you dare to hit me. You guys want to see a good drama. That petite girl actually dared to stroke this girl's cheek. She's also a singer. This time the girl is gone. Mr. Yi Feng, Mr. Yi Feng, just now, I was so loud. Why are you hiding behind him now? Are you afraid? The pressure of the 9 worms martial artists like me. I can force you mortals. You must kneel at my feet. It's not too much of a squeak. It's who hit me again. You are Demon Lenny of Haiyan Vo sect. Why are you here? I am also a fan of Mr. Yi Feng. As a fan, it's just a book. Why are these women so obsessed with his stories? Everyone regards Yu Fang as a saint who cannot be underestimated. It's a pity no matter how beautiful the treasure is, just a waste with no cultivation base like him. I couldn't bear even one blow, but this episode is over. Remember to give admin a subscription and 500 likes to receive the video as soon as possible. Remember to leave admin a comment to know that everyone always supports admin. If you don't know what to comment, please give admin the dot. Bye everyone. Thank you everyone for watching this part. See you in the next episode.